Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. We're slowly converting our cargo trailer into a tiny home. Right now we live in a 26-foot fifth wheel, full-time. Last time I made a video, I talked about ripping everything out of this cargo trailer and starting over, which I did. This week I'll talk about the current full tour of the 6x12 enclosed cargo trailer. If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. This video is a full tour of the current build. This is March 2022. Of my 6x12 enclosed cargo trailer. My philosophy in general is use what you've got and use what works, or at least in the beginning anyway. Upgrade later if you still feel you want to, you know. So I didn't want to build cabinets. The price of wood and the amount of work was ridiculous, so I went to Goodwill for furniture to do my no build. Okay. Therefore, it's not finished yet. Therefore, it's not finished yet. Although I have to keep some things in mind. For instance, I still need to put in the windows. I want 2 windows and someone else to do it, because it's not that I can't do it. I have a fear of cutting into the sides, although it's just a fear and I could do it. I just don't want to do it. You know, it's like hiring a plumber instead of doing it yourself. I figured out the back door security. It's so that I have an emergency exit, can get out really fast. But I haven't figured out how to keep Rowley inside at night if I've got the door open, the back door open for fresh air. I don't want him to try and jump out of the bed and out the back door, and then outside it's a height of over 5 feet, you know, to chase him chasing something, right? And then possibility of future cabinets or shelves or something. I think, though, at some point I'm going to have to get rid of the cedar chest or figure out to do with it when I get a fridge. You know, I don't know. It's a matter of space more than anything else. And then meanwhile I'm doing all of this stuff, I have to remember that I've got to configure wiring when I get a better electric system, or a solar charger, or more solar cells, or all of the above. I tried to cut a hole in the floor for the propane hose. Okay, this is where I need to drill this hole. I'm scared, okay? Let me see if you can see that. Okay. I don't want to hit a steel beam or anything. I'm thinking I should probably even go back even further, but... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? I need to get a better bit, a different bit. And I have to remember to do something about the lighting, because it's dark in there. I'm actually thinking of covering the ceiling with like a cream colored, or like a burlap, light colored burlap ceiling, in order to reflect the light a little bit or make it brighter in there. But something. I need to do something to the ceiling to make it lighter. Okay. The kitchen. I've decided not to use a sink or cut a hole in the top of this dresser in order to make a sink. because generally I've found that sinks are pretty much good for collecting dirty dishes. So I figured if I need a sink or if I need some kind of bowl, I could use a spaghetti pot. Now I have a very large a set of steel mixing bowls, but the pot is shorter, holds a rounder volume, and the sides are straight, so it fits in the drawers better. I can use vinegar water or watered down Dawn to do dishes, you know. I carry one of each type of dish. I mean, I have one dish, one glass, one set of cutlery for myself, and a bunch of different water bottles. For cooking, of course, I have the 2-burner Coleman stove and the Coleman oven and a Coleman toaster, and I also use the stovetop room heater on the Coleman stove instead of the Mr. Heater Buddy, because the Heater Buddy uses a lot more fuel, and you can't adjust the temperature. It goes from high to low, and that's it. Whereas if I use the little heater on top of the Coleman stove, then I can adjust the heat however I feel like it, you know. I have a Berkey water filter, and I suggest everybody have one or something that filters your water. You know, because, you know, there's stuff in it. Right now I don't have a refrigeration, but I have a cooler if I want to get ice or some such thing, you know, to keep food cool for some reason. I put a stick on the floor to stop me kicking Rowley's bowl, you know, in the pantry area. I need shelf separators or something. I have plastic bin with covers, but it doesn't really work. Okay. And I have just a regular plastic and metal folding table that I happen to have anyway, that I could use for food or work, you know. I'm working on creating a kitchen garbage can to fit in that wedge area between the wall and the kitchen dresser. So, hey, you know. So these are the things, you know, that are kind of keeping in mind for the future. Actually put it on my to-do list so I don't have to sit around and think about it all the time. The bed. I slept in it for 2.5 hours and then went into the fifth wheel for the rest of the night. I had horrible back pain. I didn't think the bed did it. I think it might have started with the weights I was trying to lift, or because I stopped taking Prilosec medication, or because I was dehydrated, or all of it. You know, it was a perfect storm of things, or the bed was too soft, or the bed was too hard, whatever. I'll try it again when I get over whatever else it is that's bothering my body right now. It was very cozy in that area, you know, sleeping there. I felt safe, to tell you the truth. Rowley didn't like the sounds outside, though. He growled at people going by. But there was enough space for both of us, so. But I got to do something about that mattress. I had back and neck pain. Started with the migraine, along with the, you know, the other stuff that was going on. That back pain was terrible. See, I have fibromyalgia, and from what I've been reading, I should get a medium firm mattress, according to Google. I need something soft, but that holds my body and, you know, supports. Yeah, I don't want to feel wood under my hips and shoulders. So what do you suggest? I was thinking of putting the 2 4-inch bed toppers together to try. First of all, I want to try it again anyway when I'm not hurting. And then I've got the 2 bed toppers that I had bought. Well, the king size one that I cut in half, and I put one on my bed and one out in the cargo trailer. I think the one on my bed makes my bed too soft. And the one out in the cargo trailer, it's also too soft because I feel everything underneath it. So I was thinking of taking both of them together and, you know, stick it in there and see if that works. But I got to feel better first. And then I'm thinking I can only buy one mattress anyway because I have to cut it in order to shorten it, in order to fit in the space, and that of course avoids the warranty, you know. But I've been thinking seriously of a Japanese shiki bouton, which is a Japanese futon. I went down that rabbit hole big time. I decided I'll get one in the future. I might even put one in my bedroom, you know, if it feels that good. The Japanese have been sleeping on the floor for centuries. That's my premise of starting this whole search, you know. And I figured there's got to be something to be learned here, because I'll be sleeping on flat plywood, which is a floor. And the shiki boutons are synthetic free, or at least the older ones are. Now they're using foam and other assorted things. Your thoughts? Should I take the chance and go with the unknown mattress, the shiki bouton, or should I just go with the foam stuff that I know? Because I can't get coils because I have to cut it. I mean, I know what a mattress feels like, you know, but I don't know what sleeping on a futon feels like. And it needs to be thicker because I'm a side sleeper. So, anyway, your comments would be appreciated. So, here's the tour. Welcome to my new home. My second new home. That's the bed, obviously. That's the dresser I got from Goodwill. It's a commode. And I put things on the walls, I suppose, some shelves and things like that. This is my kitchen. I have in here, I have my stove and a teapot and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. The rack is too small to hold spices, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to keep that either. And I need to cut those little dowel pieces. Anyway, I got to do something about that. That fold down shelf I'm going to put up here along the wall to hold my altar. I put the piece of wood there so that I wouldn't keep kicking Rowley's food bowls. And this is my pantry. So this piece and the dresser and my bed together at Goodwill was $37. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right now I've got a few things in here. I've just kind of been throwing things in because I don't know what to do with anything yet. I don't even know what I want to bring in here yet. But this is sitting in my living room. I figured I better bring it back out here because this is stuff that I had in the trailer when I went to the WRTR. This is a tray. It's marble. Pulls out. Amazing. It's too low for eating on. I don't know what I would do with it actually, but I suppose I'll find out as I go along. There's drawers down here. This one has a lock also because this used to be, this is a jewelry box. It's all your rings and things, I suppose. This was this is one half of a bedroom set, of a end table, I guess, on a bedroom set. And you notice that this curves in right where I need it to curve in. That makes a great handle to get in the door. So, this over here is a cedar chest. Oops. Very heavy top by Lane. Very nice. My clothing. So I've got a lot of storage in here. Even though I haven't put up any upper cabinets or any shelves or anything, which I probably will do at some point. You notice that there's the fairy lights up there. I figured that the Reflectix would make a great reflector for those lights. Behind the Reflectix I have rock wool as insulation. So I needed something to cover the rock wool, so I figured, hey, why not the Reflectix? It would work great for the lights too. On these things up here, I'm going to get some black duct tape so that the white doesn't show and so that the heat doesn't bleed through. Already touching it, I could feel the heat radiating from this. So maybe I'll put silver tape over the bottom and black tape up at the top. I put this here just because I figured, you know, you'll put up wallpaper. I can't put up wallpaper because I don't have flat walls to glue wallpaper to. We've got moving mats. So why not put fabric? And I think it breaks up the room really nicely. Kind of gives it a separate room effect. Like, for instance, this is the living room, sitting area, bedroom. We won't talk about the bathroom and the kitchen. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know where this is going so far. This is where I'm at. The Rowley report. Rowley was sick again. This is the third time since we've been back from the WRTR in Quartzsite, Arizona. I saw the vet tech, and she said that it might just be the weather. We went from very cold, 20 degrees at night, to very hot, where it was 75 during the day, and then came back again. Except this last time we've been home for a while, and he still had diarrhea and was throwing up stuff. I think it's the food. Otherwise, she said he's in great condition. So I've decided to cook his food from now on. I'm going to make his dog food. In fact, I did make his dog food, and this is day 3, I think it is. And I did calculations and all that kind of stuff, and I found that it's actually cheaper to buy, to make his dog food, than to actually buy canned dog food. And canned dog food, if it's not packed in gravy, if you're looking for pate dog food, it's getting increasingly difficult to find. Just about everything is packed in gravy, and I can't see the reason for buying water. So anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. See you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Take care of you and yours, and blessed be.